this is Wyoming Rick Treasure Reveal, and I got a $100 nickel bag today, 2,000 coins. I'll zoom this in for you so you can see what's going on there, and then I'll go back out a little bit. So I'm going to have my lovely wife, she's going to pour those coins out, and she's going to pour them out slowly. And what I like to do with nickels before she dumps them out, I like to scan the tops to see what I can find before I start digging through all of them. And of course, we're looking for the usual suspects, the buffalo nickels, V nickels. Hopefully I have got a couple of them here lately. The war nickels, 42 through 45, and then anything pre-1960. So at this time, we're going to go ahead and we're going to empty the bag out on the table, and then we're going to turn the zoom on a little bit, and we'll see if you can spot anything just sitting on the top. I got these from a bank in town that the last 3 times I've got $100 nickel bags there, one of the bags had 60-something treasures or keepers in it. So that was a real good bag. That was like 1 out of every 33 coins. So what I like to do, I want to turn this on zoom. I want to just kind of scatter them out a little bit. And hopefully you can see everything pretty good. And then I like to sit here and look at them. I'm going to get up and do a little looking, and I'm going to see what I can find just right on the top before we start digging through them here in just a little bit. So we're digging. Hopefully I don't get embarrassed and this isn't somebody else's dump. But right off the bat here, I found a 1954. You can see that right there, 1954, and I'm going to lay that down to the side here. 1954 already. And 51. Would you bring me my thing? Okay, I found a 1950, or my wife found 1951. So you see it there in the viewer. And it looks like I think it's a Denver mint. Look at it here. It's like a Denver mint. And then I got a 1930. I believe it's a 1939. I believe this is a 39. I'm going to hold it up here for you. Seems like I'm finding a lot of these 1939s. Hopefully it has a mint mark, but it does not. So that's 3 finds already. And we're going to scan through here. And you can usually, when you dump these nickels out like this, you can see real easily the ones that look like they might be older. Of course, you find a lot of 1964s. This one looked older, but unfortunately it's not old enough for what I like to keep. It was a 1980 something. So I'm going to throw it back out here. Here's a nickel that looks like it might be old, and it's pretty old. 1949. Zoom in a little bit, see if that might be a little too zoomed. 1949. So I'm going to lay that down. So that's 4 finds so far. Scan through this a little bit more. Of course, we're also looking for proof nickels. I like those because they're real shiny and real neat looking. Fun to look at. Okay. So far we found 4 finds. I like to find at least 1 per 100 nickels, which would be 20 for this bag. So when I was telling you about the 60 that I found in that one bag, or 65 of them is what it was, that was one out of every about 33 nickels, which would equate to more than 1 in every row on average. So I was real pleased with that bag. And there were 6 war nickels in that bag, by the way. Here's a 1952. And it's a Philadelphia. So that's 5 finds. Do find a lot of Canadian nickels also. So those are, I keep them in my foreign coin bag. When I find foreign coins, I like to keep those because they're, they're not what looking for, obviously, but some people like buying those, and so for that reason I'll keep them. So I'll just keep scanning through this, and we'll see what else we can find. Like I said, I love scanning the top of this because you can pick out a lot of the treasures in this by just doing this. And then eventually I'll get down to where I'll just have me a little styrofoam plate or something, and I'll dump about 25 nickels on there at a time, and I'll go through them and to make sure I didn't miss anything. Here's another 1952, as you can see, and it does not have a mint mark, so that's 6 finds so far. Doing pretty good. Let's see. Here's one that looks like it might be a little older, but it's not. It's 1977. Let me zoom this in for you. Maybe you can spot something sitting there. And this is really cool. It's a lot of fun. It's a hobby. And like I say, some days the diamonds, some days the stones, like that old song goes. But it's just fun to do. My little grandson, he likes to get on here, and he likes to do these with me also. And he likes to find the buffalo nickels. There's another 1952. Seems like I've found like 3 of them so far, and it looks like a let's see what kind of a mint it is. I think it's an S mint, if I'm not mistaken. It looks like an S mint. Look at it with my little magnifier. It's a D mint. It's a D mint. So 7 finds so far. So I'll just keep looking. Coins are really dirty, for sure. Usually when I do one of these nickel bags, I'll have to wash my hands 2 or 3 times, because my nose will start itching or something like that. You know how that goes. And so I'll have to go wash my hands. But anyway, this is what I like about doing nickels. Customers come and dump them in the banks, and somebody like me comes along and buys the bag, and sometimes get very lucky. So anyway, my video went sideways. Sorry about that. I don't know why I've done that. Let me turn this around the other way. Sorry about that. Sometimes I'm a little clumsy. Okay. All right, so right now we got 7 finds. So what I'm going to do, here's a 1962, which I do not keep those. I do not keep 1962s. But give it about another 15 to 20 years, those people will probably start collecting on those a little more. What I like about the pre-1960s is a lot of those years, a lot of those mintage years, you get into coins that's less mintage on that particular year. Here's a 1964. The only thing I like about 1964 is 64 Mustangs. That's what I really like. And there's a lot of 1964 nickels, that is for sure. Here's another one that's kind of older. Let's see what we got. It's 1980, 86. Let's look at it. 1986. Yeah, not very old. So, anyway, go to your local bank, grab you a bag, and try to find those banks where you don't get a hold of another coin roll hunter's dump. I went to my bank where I've been banking for 17 years the other day and got a penny bag, and there's like 5,000 pennies in the bag. I think it's $50 for the bag, something like that. And there was not one wheat penny in it. So that's the first time I've ever bought a penny bag at my bank, and it didn't have anything in it that was any good. And I told my wife, I said there had to be somebody's dump. And so, anyway, that's that. Here's another coin that looks older, and it is. It's a 1957, as you can see. 1957. Zoom it in a little bit. 1957. And so that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We found 8. I think everything. Unfortunately, I believe everything so far has been in the 50s. Usually I find quite a few 40s by this time. My wife's helping me look, see if she can find anything. Where's the 1940s? We got to get those so we can get some more nickels. So anyway, I'll probably go out for now, and then I'll come back later in the next video, and I'll let you know what we found. Thank you for viewing. I appreciate it if you would like and subscribe. And I have fun doing these videos. I have fun looking for these coins, and I have fun showing you what I can find. It's always a lot of fun. But, I don't think a person is going to get rich doing this, but it's certainly fun. Something to do. Anyway, check back with me later, and we'll have another video. Thank you.